How We Make Movies is brought to you by Microsoft Surface, Assimilate, Azo, Moviola, and Canon Hollywood. It's shot in front of a live audience in Los Angeles and hosted by the film collective We Make Movies.
What about as a writer or with producing and distribution? Now that everything's digital, are you guys embracing that more? And what are some of the changes that you've seen over the years?
Well, I mean, that to me is the primary difference. If you cut back to the mid-90s, Sundance would probably get 1,000 films submitted for 16 competition slots, maybe 125 films, and all that they would show. And last year, I think they had over 15,000. So the onset of the digital technology has put it in the hands of the filmmakers. It really has made it at the grassroots level. There is the ability to people to go out and make movies. It doesn't mean they're making them well, but there's a sheer volume. I think when I would, for me, because I come from the theater, East Coast and here on the West Coast as well. And for me, it's all storytelling. It's character. It's what drives the narrative. It's for me, it's not the visual effects. It's not the bells and whistles. And if you look at sort of the trajectory of what Hollywood is sort of open to now, the directors used to come out of the glitzy commercial world, where they could show that they could really. But there's no proof that you can create a long form narrative because those are 30 seconds long at tops. But now most of the directors that are getting first time films, I think the gentleman that did, his name Robert Stromberg, who just did the last Angelina Jolie movie. What's it?
Maleficent, yeah.
Yeah, that's what, $116 million film? It was his first film, but he's a visual effects artist. And they're taking the visual effects artists and they're giving them the opportunities on these bigger films, because what's really working, as you all know, are these tentpole pictures that are mostly shot against green screen and are being, sort of managed by a production team that's on the side of technology, in my opinion, more than on the side of storytelling. And that's the big difference that I've seen. So it's working at the grassroots level in terms of the storytelling, but are those stories even finding or having the ability to find a home? Because what's being broadcast to the masses are things that are costing the studios, what was it? In the 1960s, the studios would make, 100 films a year. Now they do 10?
Oh, wow, I didn't even consider that.
Yeah, the studios pump out 10, 15 movies a year.
Right.
It's been minimized, and all of them are huge tentpole projects for the most part. They would rather make a $150 million movie and spend $50 million on P&A and guarantee the return in the first 2 weeks than take a chance on a $20 million specialty project.